Hey everyone, good evening. This is Meto Omoterogene of the Ghana Guided School. With me today's meeting are members of Cycle 3 of Group 3 of the 7th of December 2017 batch of the Ghana Guided School. I welcome you all to today's meeting, which happens to be the business game presentation by Cycle 3. Business game is all about getting a team of people and sending them to a country to establish MMM in that country and to ensure that MMM continues to exist in that country. Now, the members of Cycle 3 had met several times to find out the best approach in tackling this business game task, and they have done so. That is why we are having this meeting today. We'll have Edwin as the speaker for the presentation today. So Edwin, the it's open to you. You can go on with the presentation. Kindly unmute your mic and remember you just have about 20 minutes for the presentation.
Okay, mentor. We want to present about Ghana Guided School 7/12/17 group number 3, cycle 3. Business game plan to Thailand. So we want to take an overview. Thailand is a country. It is known for ancient ruins and ornaments displaying figures of Buddha. It's the capital of Thailand. Among cityscape, white canal side of and the iconic temple of Wat Pho and the Emerald Buddha temple of Wat Phra. Nearby beach resorts include bustling and fashionable. The capital currency Thai baht, Thai 68,000,011 2017 results. Take SWOT analysis, strength, environment for employment, and diversity of agricultural resources. Fast-growing domestic market. They have major cases of ripple effect on tourism and cost of living. Insufficient level of education and lack of language competence. Scientific infrastructure. Human resources. Very low. No international firm cooperation agreement negotiated yet. Opportunity. 2. Shifting of economic leadership to Asia. National mobility. Threats. Aging population or society. 2. Low of power supply. Climate change and deteriorating of quality resources such as food. Others. Task 1. In order to become managers or leaders in the community. Now we have a task to enter into a new country and develop MMM global there. To be our starting resources. We have a team, a knowledge received in the school. $. Within an hour, we have to develop a plan of action for a week. We must specify the number of registration and deposits over this period. $1 is given only to us. We can spend free resources from the system. So our aim of going there is to in Thailand to establish Global, make it grow services there. Is we the group 3 members of Cycle 3 are going to introduce Global in Thailand. For the first week, are highlighting below. Building of website. That's our action plan taken. Building of website .net, creation of advert on social media, Google, etc. Physical seminars in the capital and the commercial state to attract crowd. Seminars will be conducted in target audience for 1,000 people, or with logo people to join, language translator to handle the language barrier, financial institutions such as banks, investment company, social workers, students, unemployed citizens. Target participants 4,000 for a week. Deposit minimum of $50 per participant. $200,000 for 1 week. The financial plan. We needed over there. That's a hotel, which one costs 1,200. It's accommodation. Then transportation and logistics. We need 3 buses. A total of 960. Bulk SMS $100. Handbills a total of 200. Banners, media advertisement, a total of $650. A total of $350. That's a total of 2,000 pence. Snacks within the signs, a total of $50. $385. A total of $50. Staff for 7 people per 7 days. 260. So going to 19,000. In summary, the allocated budget, expenditure, and balance are allocated budget. Thus, we have given to us, and we spend 20 on it, $30,280. In a task 2, our overview plan is the country that is Thailand, the duration that we are going to stay there, the number in the team, members going to the Thailand. Our main objective is needed and how to pay at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment. To calculate how members and contributions needed to make the required payment to the older participants in the our methodology going to use over there is new members needed with their contribution. Donation is number of registered participants. Our target is 5,000 people. The participants average donation 1,500,000 US dollars for 500 participants in the first week. That's at $20 each is equal to dollars times the 5,000 people, 100,000 US dollars. Will sum up to 1,600,000 US dollars. And compound growth rate on donation and registration bonuses. 1,950,000 US dollars. Our methodology still continues. The total amount to pay participants that deposited in 1 week, 1,950,000 US dollars paid by the participants is 1,500,000 US dollars. Now, cash needed to balance first week to 450,000 to be able to pay older participants will be needed new members, more new participants. That's 3,000 over the 300, 1,500. Since each participant deposited average of $300, 1,500. Our resources needed to register new members, to become guides, organize additional seminars. If we maintain the rate of new the first week, still we need a contribution of $300. Therefore, the minimum members participants for the next 3 weeks will be 15,000. That is 5,000 the 3 weeks. 15,000 new participants with average contribution of $300 is 500,000 US dollars. Therefore, contribution for the 3 weeks will be 500,000 US dollars. This will pay the participants who registered the first week. 1,950,000. In summary, our allocated budget that was 280 US dollars. Expenses on seminars and media adverts, that's 2,400 US dollars. Our remaining budget is 1,880 US dollars. So, plan for task 3 is meant as fast. Okay, we have total participants from the first week is 5,000 participants. Therefore, for a month, that's 4 weeks, 1,000 people will give us 20,000. We have 20,000 participants. Of the participants that registered in the first 4 weeks referred an average of 2 participants each. Half of the 20,000 is 10,000. The referred average participants will give us 20,000 participants. 4 weeks. Growth rate will be referred participants. 1,000 plus 20,000 participants. Now our task 4 needed to number of recipients are to train participants to become the community input or output flow. Seminars, media adverts, messages, radio jingle, platform. In summary, our allocated budget is $1,880. That's 2,000 remaining $25,000. Our task 5. We plan to 6,300 participants. If we plan to register 6,300, didn't work to register 3,000 every week. For the month we registered only. Therefore, 12,000 new members registered for the previous goal for the estimated target. Participants with average 312,000, which will give us 6. In order to meet up with the payment of old members, we need an additional of 10,000 participants to balance the previous month vision of US dollars times the 10,000 people, which will give us resources needed to work alongside members, states or religions within the shortest time, media adverts, seminars, create adverts on social media, Google, YouTube, Twitter, BBM channel, organize a conference meeting with participants, informing them to avoid panic and misinformation. We will embark on another mobilization in a different app for the loss of new participants, hence enabling the meet the desired target. This members under the pause mode. The reason for the pause mode and how to be overtuned. Increase our campaigns and seminars, especially serious conversant with MMM. Holding our methodology is holding meeting with explaining what is the pause mode. It will affect participants to all that they wouldn't lose their initial delayed and could take up 2.5 months. Week 2, continue with the media adverts and old areas. Our target to 7,000 participants per week. Yes, new billboards set out. We set out seminars in new location in Thailand, other seminars and registration in new participants to register for. Then week 4, seminars and registrations, sharing of videos, continuing being active networks. We'll reintroduce MMM, inform them on and how it works, encourage new participants to PH more, also face the situation and talk to and let them understand the restart of the system, members query, and if it's negative situation of MMM or programs, make the members calm down, set a meeting with, encourage them to continue in MMM community, provide help, and let members see good leader who will also keep being good leader even if it is our plan and action. We will always believe good in our community, the essence help provided to the community. So that is the end. And the members of 3 are Rwanda, Apia Apa Samuel Kojo, Strong Duku, Isaac Teria, Kumi, and so via Nayan Ofori, Martin, Na Stephen, which is you, Mentor Monteragini.
Okay, thank you so much for the presentation. I would say, I don't know which I should do it now, whether I'm to give you a congratulatory message first or I should make my comments. But I think it's best I make my comment first before I take the, I, I offer you the congratulatory message. Okay, now, you made a very good presentation, only that you missed out on a very vital part of the presentation. And I remember mentioning it during the fourth meeting, that is the general meeting, that the SWOT analysis is very, very important. Now, if a SWOT analysis is carried out on any system or even on an individual, you'll find out that that person will always be upright, so to say, because the person will be looking at herself to ensure that only the good part of himself or herself increases or grows, such that anything negative will be reduced to the barest minimum. Same with any financial empowerment scheme, same with any business out there. If a check is being done or being carried out rather on a system, on a company, on a donation platform, on a governmental starter, on a government parastatal or a donation platform, you'll find out that that system will continue to be healthy because you'll be able to tell the areas that are giving you a negative feedback, so to say, and you want to reduce those to the barest minimum. Now, if a SWOT analysis has been carried out after this task one, the challenge you encountered in task two wouldn't have been as much as it was you probably would have had a lot of participants joining because you would have known the areas where you need to, focus your campaigns on. Now, if a SWOT analysis has been carried out after tax 3, you would have noticed that the challenge in tax 4 that caused the ripple effect on tax 5, 6, and 7 would have reduced to the barest minimum because a SWOT analysis helps you to make a forecast, be able to know whether a community can last beyond a particular given time. Now, if the SWOT analysis had been carried out after tax 3, you would have known that there's going to be a holiday which will, one way or the other, affect the commitments of the participants in the community. And that would have helped you to put some measures in place, like probably introducing holiday bonus or probably making the GH system change just for that period to maybe weekly basis, so as to ensure that people will continue to provide help before they can get help. So that's all I wanted to chip in. Well, that was a good presentation. So now to the congratulatory message, congratulations to the set of you who could make it to your presentation. Now tomorrow happens to be day 7. So I will expect your group leader or cycle leader to send me the link to your business game task solution. Now I'll expect every member of this cycle to submit that same link under the first task in the 7. Now for the second task in the 7, which is your feedback video, it should just be very clear, just as we have some of you here. I can see your faces, like Edwin, although I will need it to be clearer so that your face can clearly be seen. You introduce yourself, tell us your name, the name of the school, the batch number, the group number, and the cycle number. And then you tell us all you experienced in the school and how you intend to make use of the knowledge gained to promote the MMM Ghana community. Once you're through, listen to yourself to know whether it's audible enough, and also check to see if the video is clear enough. Now, it's not going to be a presentation. That is why I used Edwin as a case study. It should just be the way we have Edwin in this video. So introduce yourself, mention the name of the school, MMM Ghana Guidance School, batch number 07/17, then 7 in the bracket. Group number is 3. So then cycle number is 3. Then you can go on with whatever you want to tell us. Once you're done with that, upload your video to your channel, then submit your link. Now, like I mentioned in one of the meetings, or rather in 2 of the meetings, when you're done with the school, you need to get your certificate. But there are some of you who have received comments from me and who have not gone back to their task. And surprisingly, there are some of you who have always been in my meetings, and yet you submitted some wrong tasks. And I made comments and you're yet to correct them. Now, like I mentioned earlier on, tomorrow happens to be the end of the school, so to say. So you have to work fast to round off everything about your courses or your task to ensure that you graduate with your colleagues. So that's all for now. So congratulations to you once again. You can be a sigh of relief. For those of you whose tasks have been approved so far, but if your tasks are yet to be approved or all your tasks are yet to be approved, please go back to your submissions, read my comments, open the requirement doc, read through under the particular task and get your task correctly done. And I'm going to approve that. Okay, so thank you once again for being here. Thanks for your patience you exercised while I was battling with the network issue. Okay, good night, everyone.